Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Priyanka Chopra Jonas, and I'm absolutely delighted to connect with you all today. I'm beyond excited to pull back the curtain and introduce you to my latest film, a project that's very close to my heart, Heads of State. This movie is a wild, action-packed comedy, a roller coaster of thrills and laughter that I think you're going to absolutely love. It's the kind of film where you're on the edge of your seat 1 minute and bursting out laughing the next. It's perfect for anyone who loves a good thrill, a hearty laugh, and a story that keeps you guessing until the very end. We've blended high-octane action with genuinely funny moments to create something truly unique. From the very first day on set, stepping into this world, I knew we were making something special, something that would resonate with audiences worldwide. The energy on set was electric, palpable from the moment we started rolling, and the script? Razor-sharp, witty, and full of surprises. Every day was an adventure. Working alongside incredibly talented individuals like Idris Elba and John Cena was an absolute dream come true. Their dedication and passion elevated the entire project. Their comedic timing is impeccable, their presence magnetic. They brought so much to their roles, and I think audiences are going to be blown away by their performances. Heads of State is a thrilling ride through the world of high-stakes international diplomacy, where anything can happen and often does. Expect explosive action sequences, unexpected twists and turns, and perfectly timed one-liners that will have you quoting the movie long after you've left the theater. We poured our hearts, souls, and every ounce of energy into crafting each and every scene, ensuring that every moment is packed with excitement and entertainment. And I absolutely cannot wait for you to meet these unforgettable characters, each with their own quirks, strengths, and secrets. They're a wild bunch, and I guarantee you'll find someone to root for. It's a true popcorn movie, fun, fast-paced, and utterly escapist. It's the perfect film for sharing with your friends, your family, or even just enjoying on your own for a night of pure entertainment. I'm incredibly proud of the work we've done, of the story we've told, and of the incredible team that came together to bring Heads of State to life. And I'm beyond thrilled to finally share this cinematic adventure with all of you. I truly hope you enjoy watching it as much as we enjoyed making it. So, buckle up and get ready for a wild ride, a thrilling experience, and a movie you definitely won't forget. Heads of State kicks off with a brilliantly chaotic and utterly absurd premise. Imagine the two most powerful leaders in the free world thrust into a situation they are absolutely not prepared for. The President of the United States and the Prime Minister of the UK, usually confined to the polished halls of power, are unceremoniously forced out of their comfort zones. They're about to discover that international diplomacy is nothing compared to what they're about to face. They must personally step up to stop a global disaster, a threat so immense that only they can tackle it head-on. Forget press conferences and strategic alliances. This is a hands-on, down-and-dirty mission. The president is played by John Cena and the prime minister by Idris Elba. These two leaders couldn't be more different, polar opposites in every conceivable way. Their leadership styles, their personalities, their approaches to problem-solving. Everything clashes. One's a stickler for the rules, meticulously following protocol, while the other relies purely on gut instinct and improvisational skills. Their clashing styles spark constant friction, leading to hilarious banter and plenty of laugh-out-loud moments amidst the chaos. They're thrown together on a high-stakes mission, where every decision could mean the difference between global security and utter annihilation. They must outsmart a complex and far-reaching conspiracy, a shadowy plot that threatens to plunge the entire world into chaos and anarchy. They must learn to put aside their differences and work together, forging an unlikely alliance to save the day. The film cleverly flips the action hero trope. These aren't seasoned spies or elite soldiers. They're politicians hilariously out of their depth, struggling to navigate a world of espionage and high-octane action. Their journey is packed with adrenaline-pumping car chases, intense shootouts, and daring covert operations. But it's also a story about personal growth, unexpected courage, and the surprising bonds that can form in the face of adversity. The stakes are incredibly high, the comedy is sharp and witty, and the action is relentless, never giving you a moment to catch your breath. It's a hilarious buddy cop adventure with a global scale, where the fate of the world and their own inflated egos hang precariously in the balance. What drew me to Heads of State was its perfect blend of action and comedy. I love the empowerment of action roles, and this film let me dive back into stunts and choreography I've always enjoyed. But the script's humor was just as irresistible. Sharp, witty, and genuinely funny. Working with Idris and John was a huge draw. Their chemistry and comedic instincts are incredible. My character isn't just along for the ride. She's central to the mission, always a step ahead. She's intelligent, resourceful, and in control, a role I'm proud to play. The film's message of unlikely allies coming together felt especially relevant and uplifting. It's about collaboration, friendship, and finding strength in our differences, all wrapped up in a wildly entertaining package. That's why I said yes. This project was the perfect fit. In Heads of State, I play the character who is essentially the mastermind. I see her as the strategic core of the entire operation. She's the one who's always several steps ahead, anticipating every possible outcome and maneuvering the other characters into the right positions. She is the brains behind the operation. My character is a high-ranking diplomat and intelligence operative. She navigates the complex world of international relations with ease and possesses a sharp intellect that allows her to analyze situations and make critical decisions under pressure. While the president and prime minister are often in the field, sometimes quite literally, my character guides them, providing crucial information and strategic direction. She's constantly saving them from their own blunders, which, as you can imagine, happens quite frequently given their personalities and the situations they find themselves in. She's incredibly sharp, strategic in her thinking, and completely unflappable, even when things are spiraling out of control. She's the anchor in the storm, the one who keeps everyone grounded and focused on the mission. Managing their egos and their distinct lack of experience in high-pressure situations leads to plenty of comedic moments, often born out of sheer exasperation on her part. In many ways, she's the pro wrangling two very enthusiastic but ultimately amateur heads of state. Communicating through earpieces, constantly relaying information and instructions, she orchestrates their every move with precision and a touch of dry wit. This often results in hilarious and sometimes incredibly awkward situations both for them and for her. But as the story unfolds and the stakes get higher, she begins to see their courage and their vulnerability, the qualities that make them human, and they gradually evolve into a true team, relying on each other's strengths. She's definitely not just a handler or a babysitter. She gets her own action moments, stepping out from behind the scenes and into the fray. This proves that she's just as formidable in the field, capable and resourceful as she is in the command center, orchestrating everything from afar. Her quiet confidence and sharp intelligence are undoubtedly her greatest strengths, allowing her to navigate any challenge with grace and precision. She's a natural problem solver, always thinking several steps ahead, who thrives under pressure, remaining calm and collected even when the world is falling apart around her. She is defined by her own capabilities, her intelligence, and her unwavering commitment to the mission. She's the unsung hero, the one who doesn't seek the spotlight but is absolutely essential to the success of the entire operation. She's the enabler, the support system, the coordinator, making everything possible through her strategic brilliance. Playing her was an absolute joy, and I hope audiences will enjoy watching her as much as I enjoyed bringing her to life. Preparing for this role meant intense physical training, combat, stunts, and tactical skills. I loved pushing my limits, especially during the film's major car chase sequence. An adrenaline rush I'll never forget. The set was always lively, thanks to John and Idris's infectious humor and constant improvisation. Even in high-stakes scenes, their jokes kept everyone's spirits high and the atmosphere creative. Mastering my character's technical jargon was another challenge. I wanted every line to feel authentic. I worked closely with advisors to nail the delivery and context. It was a mental and physical workout, but it helped me fully embody the character. The combination of action, comedy, and learning made this experience unforgettable. Every day brought new challenges and new laughs. That energy is all over the film. The heart of Heads of State is the chemistry between the cast. From day one, working with John Cena and Idris Elba felt effortless. Our rapport was instant and genuine. John's warmth and comedic talent, paired with Idris's charisma and quick wit, made every scene dynamic. Their improvisation and inclusiveness turned every day into a creative adventure. Our off-screen friendship built trust, which made the action sequences safer and the performances bolder. The camaraderie extended to the whole crew. Our director fostered a collaborative, positive environment. Everyone was passionate, from the camera team to costume designers. It truly felt like a family, and that energy shines through in the film. The fun we had is contagious. You'll feel it in every scene. That bond is what makes the movie special. I'll always cherish it. Balancing action and comedy was our biggest challenge and our greatest achievement. The humor comes naturally from the characters' incompetence as action heroes, not from forced jokes. Their political egos and lack of field skills create hilarious situations, especially when they argue about protocol mid-mission. My character is the straight shooter, her dry wit and reactions grounding the chaos. The contrast between her competence and their blunders is comedy gold. The action raises the stakes, making the laughs even more satisfying. The humor, in turn, makes you care about the character's survival. It's a symbiotic relationship, thrilling and funny in equal measure. Achieving that balance was our goal, and I'm proud of the result. This film will keep you laughing and on the edge of your seat. One day on set, everything that could go wrong did, and it became one of our best memories. We were filming a tense ballroom scene with hundreds of extras and precise choreography. Technical glitches and a malfunctioning prop delayed us, testing everyone's patience. The breaking point came when a waiter tripped, sending glasses crashing to the floor mid-take. Idris, unfazed, delivered his line with perfect timing. Well, I guess he disagrees. The entire room erupted in laughter. We couldn't keep it together. That shared laughter broke the tension and turned a tough day into a highlight. It reminded us that the best moments are often unplanned. Filmmaking is a team sport, and humor gets us through the chaos. That spirit is at the heart of Heads of State. When the credits roll, I hope you leave with a huge smile. Heads of State is pure entertainment, action, comedy, and a much-needed escape. But it's also about unity, two leaders from different worlds finding common ground. It's a reminder that collaboration and understanding can overcome any challenge. I hope audiences see themselves in these flawed, funny, and courageous characters. I especially hope young women feel inspired by my character's intelligence and leadership. We poured love and laughter into every frame, and I hope that joy radiates from the screen. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I can't wait for you to experience Heads of State and have as much fun watching as we did making it.